Hello, this is February Boy. Got a few things to talk about today, so let's get started. One thing I want to talk about is my family, my kids, my ex-wife, my grandkids, my daughter-in-laws. I just want to say that you can come to me about anything. You don't have to hide about it or hide anything from me, because you can tell me anything. And if you want it to stay right there, that's where it'll stay. I don't like hearing news about things that I didn't know about, and it kind of hurts when you can't trust me to tell me things. But that's all I got to say about that point right now. The other point is this weekend I seen something that was just totally ridiculous. I seen a couple of people arguing about politics and whatever you want to call it. I don't understand it. But I seen the guy from the left put down a religion. So when you're putting down religion, you're taking the freedom of religion away from people. So that to me turned me off a lot. It kind of irritated me. So I won't forget about it. I mean, you can be left, you can be right, but one thing you don't do is mess with religion. You don't talk it down. If you don't believe in something, just keep it yourself. Or you can speak your mind. It don't make no difference, but don't put down somebody else because of what their religion is or was or whatever. So that irritated me really a whole lot. Then there's another thing going on right now. It's about OPEC decided they want to cut our oil, the oil we get from them. You know what? Who cares? Let them cut it. And I'm going to tell you something else. Let's cut the parts for their airplanes and stuff that we send to them. Let's cut that out too. Also, we don't need their oil. We need to be independent. We need to produce our own oil. We're like the top producer of oil. So why do we need their oil too? We don't need it. It's called greed. These oil companies, they'll find any reason they want to end up jacking up the prices anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. So, but just don't give them any more money. Let's cut them out of the picture altogether. We don't need those people. Saudi, we don't owe them nothing. We owe them nothing. So let's cut them out and quit messing around. It's time to produce our stuff here. Stop relying on foreign anything or everything. We don't need it. We can do it here. We just need to tool up our machine shops or whatever we need to tool up, and let's do it. We don't want to rely on anybody else for this country. So that's my say on that, and probably made a few people mad, but I don't really care. And then now, here's the other part. Anyways, I went to my cardiologist appointment yesterday, had an echo done. Well, the echo came out, my fraction rate came out. I don't know if you guys understand fraction rates or stuff, but my fraction rate came out 5% lower than it was the last time. So basically, I'm not getting better. I'm getting a little worse, but not at that point yet. So the point is that until I get to the point where either shortness of breath or swelling or anything else, there's nothing else that can be done, basically. And so I want to be totally honest. I'm trying to be honest with my kids about all this stuff. So I'm making sure that they know what's going on. So some of them think that I might be fudging a little bit, not telling them that how bad it really is, but I'm telling you how bad it is, and that's just the way it is. I'm not, like I've told in many other videos about it, it's the way things go. There's nothing else I can do about it. I'm too old to have a transplant. They are talking about, probably putting one of those pacemakers or whatever they call it into my chest. But they can't even do that yet because I'm not at that point. That point being that I have to wait till I'm shortness of breath, swelling. So basically, I'm going to be worse off by the time I'm able to get that thing put in. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I mean, there's no sense crying over spilled milk. I can't do nothing about it. So here's my thing. I just want my kids to understand that when I tell you something to do with my health, it's just to prepare you for what's to come. What's going on with me, whatever, so they can understand. I didn't hide this from them, and I never would, never will. I mean, there's a lot of things in my life I've hid, but not really, because I've been trying to be forthcoming. If somebody asks me a question, I'm pretty much going to tell them the truth. But there's a lot of people out there, especially adults, they don't believe in telling their kids the truth because, they don't need to know. Yes, they need to know everything about you, because later on in life, if you pass on, they're going to hear in a different way from somebody else that didn't really know what the hell they're talking about. So that's my thing, and I just want to make sure that everybody understands that. Again, we need to have some kind of faith in your lives. I don't care if it's whatever you believe in. It's up to you. I'm not going to push Christianity. I'm not going to push Judaism, or I'm not going to push anything on anybody, and I will never do that. I mean, it's your choice. I mean, if you are still looking, like I've always looked. I mean, I looked for religion all my life because I was a religious person from probably since I was 3 years old. I went to a Baptist church school until I was in the 3rd grade. I mean, I totally surrounded by, religious beliefs. So my point is that even when I started to get older, I started to look other places for different religions. I mean, so that's why I would never put down anybody's religion, because their beliefs to them is, the right thing. And so it would be the same way with me. Whatever I decide on doing and whatever I am, that's what I am. And I want everybody to understand that that's the way the world works. It's called free will. Free will means that you can make your choices. If you're an atheist or you're agnostic, it's your business. It's not nobody else's business. You do not have to follow everybody like sheep in the world. We're not sheep. We bring our own things into our own life. And I hope to this day, and I think my kids are like that, they don't listen to anybody anyways. They're pretty much to themselves. So if they don't like you'll know it. They won't have anything to do with you. So, and pretty much that's me. If I don't care about anything about you, you will never hear from me. So that's the way it works. But I'm telling you right now, all this is bringing about because I think all this brings up all this stuff because of my health. I know that, I have diabetes, I got the congestive heart failure. So all this stuff that is coming to me right now, I'm kind of reflecting that, I want to be this person for forever, what long time, the length of time that I'm here. I want to be a different person. I want to be able to speak my mind, tell people what I think. And I'm not worried about the consequences of what I said, because I don't. I am going to speak my mind, and if you don't like it, go somewhere else. I don't need you. The only people I need is, like I told you, my wife, my ex-wife, my kids, my daughter-in-laws, my grandkids. These are all I need. I don't need anybody else, and don't want nobody else. So, anyways, this is February Boy signing off. Remember to like, comment, and share. You have a great day. Thank you. God bless you.